Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Will and welcome to my channel where I discuss all things credit card rewards. So go ahead and hit that little red subscribe button for more videos like this. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over the Chase Ink small business credit cards. So Chase offers 3 small business credit cards that are pretty good, definitely pretty good. Something I definitely recommend people getting who are interested in cashback or travel rewards. Now, before we get into the details of the cards, let me go over applying for a small business card first. Now, I have done a video in the past on how to apply for a small business card, which I will link up here and in the description below. So I won't go into too much detail in this video, but just real high level. When you're applying for a small business credit card, some people get a little intimidated by the small business part of it, but they really shouldn't be, because a lot of things qualify as a business. And that's because when you apply for these business cards, you can't apply as a sole proprietor. So I'm just gonna read a line from the Small Business Administration, the government's website, on what a sole proprietor is. So a sole proprietorship is the simplest and most common structure chosen to start a business. It is unincorporated business owned and run by one individual with no distinction between the business and you. So you don't have to, go to a lawyer to get some type of license or incorporate it with some type of state or anything like that. It's straightforward. Just go out there, start selling things, start providing services, and you're considered a small business. So you do not have to take any formal action to form a sole proprietorship. As long as you are the only owner, this status automatically comes from your business activity. So once you start selling things, you are a sole proprietor, you're a small business. Just as simple as that. So when I first started applying for these business cards, I was just selling things on Amazon and eBay, Craigslist, a couple $100s every year, maybe a little bit more, and that's pretty much it. So when you're filling out this application, you are going to have to put in how much money you earn from your business activities related to your application to this card that you're applying for. And don't lie. So if you're not making any money at the time, just put 0. If you're only making a few $100s, put that. Just don't over exaggerate, don't lie. That is definitely not what you want to do. Now, further down in the application, they are going to ask you for your personal social security number as well as your total income that you bring in. So not just from your business, but all the income that you bring in. So put in your social, put in how much you make. So for me, I was putting in my salary, and that was it. So they pretty much rely on that, your personal credit score as well as your income on deciding on whether or not they want to extend credit to you for one of these cards. So that's pretty much it. Again, check out my video on how to apply for a small business credit card for some more details, and I go over the application in a little bit more detail. Now let's go ahead and move on to the cards themselves. The first card we're going to go over is the Ink Preferred card. Now, out of all 3 cards we go over today, the Ink Preferred card is the one card that's considered a true travel card, meaning you can use the points that you earn with this card to book travel on the Chase Travel Portal or transfer them to one of Chase's travel partners. Now, it does have an annual fee of $95, which is not waived in the first year, but it does have a very huge sign-up bonus of 80,000 points once you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months. So this is the biggest sign-up bonus that you can get for Chase Ultimate Reward points out of all of the cards. So even the Ink Preferred card only gives you 60,000 points. You do have to spend a little bit more with the $5,000 in the first 3 months, but this is a huge return on your spend. So if you can hit that minimum spend, do what you can to maybe manufacture some spend, use Plastique or use Venmo, something like that, where you have to pay a small fee, but it's a great return on that spend. Now, as far as the earning rates, this is a pretty solid card as well. So you get 3 points back on travel, 3 points back on shipping related purchases, 3 points back on internet, cable, and phone services, and finally 3 points back on advertising. Now for travel, Chase is very broad. So think your airline and hotel tickets, Airbnbs, public transportation, Ubers, all that is covered under travel. Very broad category. Really great compared to other credit card companies. You have 3x back on shipping purchases. So shipping purchases, UPS, FedEx, I'm sure there are some other shipping services. It's not really my deal, so I don't really know too much about that, but you do have it. 3x back on internet, cable, and phone services is huge. I spend about $450 in this category alone. So for internet bill, your cable bill, of course, that's going to be huge. But you also get in this category some streaming services. So Hulu, Netflix, SiriusXM, Vudu, TiVo are all covered under this category as well. So also very great. again, cable and phone bill, and then 3x back on advertising. So if you advertise on social media websites or on search engines, you get 3% or 3x back on those categories. As I said before, this is a travel credit card, so you can use your points on the Chase travel portal. So you get a 25% boost with that, just like the Sapphire Preferred card. So your points are gonna be worth at least 1.25 cents per point when you use them for travel. Now, there is no authorized user fee. And again, like I said before, you do have access to all of Chase's travel partners with this card. Now, in terms of travel insurance, this card does not have the same amount as, say, one of the Sapphire cards. So if you are interested in things like baggage delay or lost baggage, you'll definitely want to pick up one of the Sapphire cards and book your travel with those. This card is a little bit lacking in that department. So we'll handle the last two cards at the same time, and they are the Ink Cash and the Ink Unlimited card. So neither of these cards have an annual fee, and they both have the same sign-up bonus of $500 once you spend $3,000 within the first 3 months. Now, these are cash back cards, but if you had an Ink Preferred, Sapphire Reserve, or Sapphire Preferred card, you can transfer the points from your Ink Cash or Ink Unlimited card to one of those travel credit cards and then use the points that way for travel. So don't think you can't use it from travel. You just have to be sure you have one of those other cards. Earning rate. So Ink Unlimited, 1.5 back on everything. We'll just leave it at that. It's just like the Freedom Unlimited card, but the Ink Cash card is something magical. So you get 5x back on office supply stores, 5x back on the internet, cable, and phone category, just like the Ink Preferred card, 2x back on gas, which this is the only Chase card that gets you additional points back on gas, and 2 points back on restaurants. So this is a super solid card, especially since it has no annual fee. So for office supply stores, you can go to staples.com and buy just a ton of gift cards, e-gift cards. So you usually buy them and then they'll show up in your email within an hour or two. For again, internet, cable, and phone bill, for me personally, this is about $450 every month in spend, maybe even close to $500. So I'm getting like 2,000, 2,500 points a month just from this one card. Of course, the gas card, I leave this card in my car all the time. This is the only time I really need to swipe my card for any purchases with it. For everything else, it's just kind of automated. And then 2x for restaurants, it's pretty good. It's very respectable. Just think the Sapphire Preferred card also gives you 2x back on restaurants. So 2x back on restaurants on this card, where it has no annual fee, is still great. So again, point redemption, you can't use these points for travel unless you transfer them to one of the travel cards. Neither of them have the authorized user fee. And in terms of other benefits, you do get 0% no interest rate for the first 12 months on all your purchases and balance transfers. And they do have some travel protections, or not travel, I'm sorry, no travel protections on these two cards, but they do have some purchase protections. So I think they have a return protection and extended warranty protection on both of these cards. So that wraps it up for the Chase business cards, guys. So I have had all three of these cards over the past 2.5 years. The first card that I had was the Ink Preferred card, which I did downgrade after that first year. It just didn't make sense keeping it to pay that $95 annual fee when I had the Ink Cash card, which gave me 5x back on the categories that I really cared about, plus a 2x back on gas. So I downgraded the Ink Preferred card down to the Ink Unlimited card. So you can do that. Just give Chase up a call once you hit your 12 months and they'll definitely do that for you. The Ink Unlimited card, don't really use it too much. It's usually my PayPal card. So if I'm doing any shopping online, which takes PayPal, I'm usually using it in that way. It's usually never in my wallet for anything. But it's a free card, so I keep it, I use it. And that's pretty much that. Ink Cash card is definitely my moneymaker. Like I said, close to, maybe even like close to 3,000 points some months. So I love the card. Actually, all these cards are great just for the sign-up bonus by themselves. But let me know down in the comments below. I'm rambling now. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about these cards. I will say this. If you have the Ink Preferred card, feel free to leave your referral link down in the comments below. I don't have the card, so I can't take advantage of it. But if some of you do, feel free to leave it down. And if you're thinking about applying for this card, feel free to use one of the links from one of the people down below to help someone out. You know, just help them out. But I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.